Hello everybody, Don Master here. Just another quick thing, getting a lot of things this week. I know it's crazy, but these batteries at Home Depot, the 12 amp hour, which I own one already, that came with my chainsaw, my 20-inch 60-volt chainsaw from DeWalt. I got from my Mac dealer a couple years ago. It was such a good deal for the chainsaw. It was like $300, and it came with a 12. They do have a kit with a 15 amp hour, but I don't like the 15 amp hour battery, but this battery is normally around $300. And they're kind of hard to find in stores, but the Home Depot near me, a few months ago, they had like 10 of these on clearance for $149. And I was going to grab one. I'm like, I have so many batteries, I don't really need it. I have a couple, or I have a 9, one or two 9s, a couple 6s, and then one 12 in flex volt. And so I passed. Well, I went back the next day because I changed my mind, wanted to get it. They didn't have them. Someone bought all of them because they were on clearance for half off, literally. So whatever. But that tag stayed there in that slot in the 12 amp hour section in the DeWalt batteries at my Home Depot, and it stayed empty for several months. Well, two more came in there today. I checked. I just was going there today to get a Husky tool warranted. I was looking at the batteries, and they had two. And they're still $149. They don't say clearance, though. They just say $149, regular price. I looked it up online, and that's the Home Depot's regular price. So for some reason, these are $70 cheaper than the 9 amp hour flex volt battery. I don't know why. If anyone has any information that knows why this battery is significantly cheaper than the 9 at Home Depot, why this battery still goes for like $300 online, and at other stores. Why is that? I thought, well, maybe, I just am buying a battery that's old. That's maybe they're trying to get rid of all their old batteries. But that's not the case. I opened it and it's a date code 24, 2024. So it was made recently. And on the back, it tells you where it's made. It's checked Malaysia, and then they have South Korea or China. But this one I bought in the chainsaw kit a couple years ago, and it's date coded 22. And the 12 amp hour for some reason has the older style flex volt logo on it. They haven't changed it. Where the 9 and the 6 has the newer style. I'll get into that, but this is how they come. So $149, that's a good deal for a 12 amp hour battery. And I do have the chainsaw, the weed whacker, and the grinder. And you can use these batteries on all your other 20 volt tools as well. Not 12 volt, just 20 volt and 60 volt only. But it's one thing I like about DeWalt. They're innovative. You can use their big flex volt batteries on 20 volt tools. So I can stick this battery on my Impact, my 3/4 XR Impact, and it just will rip. Especially that 9 amp hour. It has the spicy Samsung cells in it, the 21700s. This one does too. These are a little bit higher capacity cells, but $149. Some people would maybe geek out about this, but let me cover up my information. $149. $161.96 after tax. So I now own two 12s, which is cool. I want to get the blower, the Flex Volt leaf blower. They have a new model. It's a little bit more money, but it's higher powered. But at Home Depot, you can get the blower with a 9 amp hour battery for $299. That's pretty cheap when the 9 amp hour Flex Volt alone for the battery is $219 right now. Sometimes they go on sale where you get the battery free if you buy a Flex Volt tool. That's normally what I do. But yeah, that's a really good deal. And these don't come fully charged. I got a buddy who's a Milwaukee guy, and he buys brand new Milwaukee batteries on OfferUp and Marketplace for dirt cheap, probably stolen stuff. And he doesn't care, but he has like 10 or 12 Milwaukee 6 amp hour high output batteries, the regular 6 amp hour HOs, in the cases still, 2 packs of them sitting on his Snap-on box in his garage, unopened. I'm like, you should charge those batteries, dude. He's had them sitting for a year or two, over a year. I know that. Every time I go over there, I'm like, are you ever going to use these batteries? It's like, when I need them. I'm like, well, they're not going to be good if they're sitting forever on a 1 bar, because most of these batteries come with 1 bar. A lot of people don't understand that when they sit at 1 bar for a long time, they lose their performance. And sometimes they won't charge, and they'll discharge. They won't work right. So I'm probably not going to use this battery much right now until spring. So I'm going to stick it on the charger, charge it up, not on my fast charger, just the regular slow DeWalt charger, and then I'll stick it back in the box, and then it'll be ready for spring. But while I'm doing this video, I might as well just show you guys some DeWalt batteries I have at home. I have more at work, but here's more of them. I have a couple more Flexvolt batteries. One is on a light outside, an Amazon DeWalt light. Another one of these, but with the newer logo. I have 3 6-amps, 2 of the newer ones, 1 old one. This one's still chugging along, and it's date coded 2017, and this one's great. The battery life on it's really good. I feel like it's better than the newer style 6 with the newer logo like this. And then I have the 9. I believe I have another 9 laying around somewhere. Might be on the weed whacker. These are good batteries. I really want this battery, but oil resistant. My Mac dealer gets them from time to time. Sometimes Mac has like a polisher deal that comes with it. Sometimes he has the 1/2-inch impact kit, the Mac gun with the oil resistant 9 on it. This 9 or these 12s really make the impact wrenches wake up. But anyway, 2 12s, couple 9s, 3 6s, and then I do have a lot more 20-volt batteries. I didn't feel like gathering up. I have 4 or 5 5-amp hours, 2 6-amp hours, 2 8-amp hours, the 20-volt XR batteries. I like these 4s a lot. A little bit more capacity and power than the 3. This is basically a high output, like the Milwaukee has their high output 3. I wish Milwaukee would come out with a high output 4, like DeWalt did. DeWalt just doesn't say high performance or anything, but they have the good 21700 cells that this have in it. This battery is the first 4-amp hour battery I got in a combo kit with a 6-amp hour high output DeWalt battery. They crack. That's the one thing I don't like about the non-oil resistant DeWalt batteries. If you abuse your tools and drop them and use them, eventually they do crack, but they'll still work. This battery, though, hit the bed, and I need to bring it to my Mac dealer, and it won't charge. It has 1 bar, and it won't charge. The light flashes, or the light is solid when it should be flashing, because flashing is charging on a DeWalt charger. It doesn't charge anymore. But this is 5 years old, and it's got a lot of cycles on it. I used it on my 3/8 DeWalt XR Impact, the older version that I traded in for the Atomic. I used it on it for years, but it was a good battery. This is a newer version, or a newer one. Date code on it is 21, so it's a year newer, but I haven't had any issues with this one. It just gets used around the house. And then, you know, the Mac. This is an old date code because they don't make these anymore, which is pretty stupid. 2021. So I think they quit making them around that time. I couldn't get any more 5s. He was out of stock, so I got 2 4s because I like the black, the all black ones, oil resistant R spec. And then I do have 2 or 3 of these R spec 3-amp hour 12-volt Mac DeWalt. The nice thing about DeWalt that I like and Mac is all these batteries will work on the same charger on the same slot. You don't have to have, like M12 has a different configuration, so you have to have a different slot. But these all work on the same slot. So I don't know, that's just my little thing I like about DeWalt. And then their 60-volt batteries all come with these transportation covers, which I think is smart because if you have a lot of batteries or something in a tool bag, I mean, they could short out if they do bump into something. And you can put these on, and they protect the batteries from arcing out or discharging. These don't fit on the 20 volt or 12 volt, just 60. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, just quick video showing you guys the new battery I got for a really good deal. If you want one, check your local Home Depot. They might have them in stock, or online you can order them, and they're 149 bucks for the 12. Used to be their biggest battery, but now the 15 is bigger, but the 15, it looks ridiculous. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.